What is going on, my celestial beings? This is Shooting Star here, and I'm going to continue my Let's Play on Castle Crashers. As you notice, I didn't go back into the game. That's because I wasn't really paying attention while doing this. Anyway, I was playing as the Orange Knight for this Let's Play. And I am always sorry that the audio is behind. I cannot help that because I'm not an editor at all. I do not have anyone to edit for me, so you all just have to deal with it, really. Anyway, can't go this way yet, so let's head to the forest. Dino buddy! Ah, got thrown off. Break that, get a little more health. I'm not commentating much already, I can tell, but I am still not feeling too great. Like, my throat is still pretty sore. And I'm only going to play this till after the boss, which won't take too long. Because I'm only going to do one boss an episode. So this won't take too long. Except on the final stage, like the very last level, I'll be doing more than just a single boss. Back here, there's the Owl Animal Orb. I already have it. I'm just going to tell you where it is. And now I have the roll attack. Sprinting basically means just keep moving until like you have dust underneath you, and then just hit your attack button, whichever one you want to use. Get off! He's my dino. He's mine. Anyway, right here, you don't get to keep him after this. Idiot. You can't hide in that bush. Now, right here, you can't move on yet. Pretty much forced to watch the owl. Now, if you have the cardinal, you can get an item right here. If you have the cardinal, you can collect one item. I will probably get that some other time. When I go through, like, collecting. I won't be collecting in the much in this part. I won't be collecting much of any of the items or anything. Like, I will be collecting weapons, but that's mainly it. Like, right here, you can get the hammer, which I already have, is of one of my other profiles. One of my other characters, I mean. I've beaten this game with the Poison Knight, and some of the other characters you can unlock. It's not that hard. It's relatively easy. And see, I don't lose health that often. I try not to. Come up here. Deer does that. And keep moving. Here is the sea dragon. I find it useful for this part, but I will be grabbing my elephant bag. The sea dragon allows you to move faster in water, which is very useful, but that's all it really does. It only boosts your movement speed while in water. That was a last ditch effort to kill me. There is an animal pet here. It's the troll pet. These guys are known as trolls. As you can see, it's back there. If you look on the right side of the screen, you can see it in there. To get that, you need bombs, and I don't have any, so I can't get it right now. I only have my bow and potions. Right here, you can get this. It's weak. Then if you come back here, here's a weapon. It's weaker than the hammer. But it increases your magic and defense, but decreases your strength by 1. And I find it actually kind of useful. It's actually, since it boosts my defense and magic, it's quite useful. Now right here, a new enemy is shown. These guys steal money bags. So collect them quick, otherwise those guys will steal it and you will never get the money. As you notice, my attack is a lot weaker now. That's because I'm not using the hammer anymore. But I am going to take less damage and my magic will be a bit stronger. I don't like using magic that much because I'm more of a physical based fighter. And it's just how I play. Get an apple, get the money. These guys will just run. You don't have to fight them. Get the meat. Now, if this is a good spot to grind, because of this thing will keep spawning the little dudes. But it's more useful for like when multiple people, like if one person is ahead on levels, they can just attack the big thing and the others can train up here. See, I'm now level 5. This boss is relatively easy, but it's not the main boss. I'm talking about every main boss that I fight, I will end the episode. I am not used to using the Orange Knight at all. Actually, I'm not used to using the fire-based Knight. I'm actually more used to the green and the blue. And a bit of the red. Now in this place, you can get an achievement for not getting hit. I already have it, so I'm not going to display doing it. But there is a key strategy to getting it down. And that is to remain about right here in the middle. Jump over obstacles and follow the other deer. That's how I got it. If you want to get the achievement yourself, just do this tactic, follow the deer. Follow where they move. And it will allow you to get it. It's very simple. Just watch where they move, then move with them. And see, I am following them. And I am doing pretty well at this. Like I said, I already have this achievement, so I don't need to do this. Now, there's only so many doors, then the rest is just jumps. We're at the last part, which is just the jumps section. And now I can just burst ahead because there's nothing left. Now, this part I find kind of hard. What you want to do here is get on one of the things floating, basically. But this part is pretty difficult, actually. The water part. Because you gotta avoid those. As you can see, I just got hit by a rock. You have to avoid everything, pretty much, in this part. And it's very hard to do. And I'm not moving that fast in water, so it's even more difficult. See, the Sea Dragon, if one of you has it, you will have an easier time here. If you do a multiplayer game. I am not, so this part is a bit tougher, and I only have my elephant. Let's get on a body. Keep the bats off me. Avoid this. Darn it. See? It's hard to avoid. Now, the most difficult part here really isn't the boss, it's when two of those big fish show up. Which is right here. This is the hardest part right here. To me. Especially on multiplayer, this part is kind of hard. As you see, I did it with ease because I already know how to do it. And I missed my chance there to get something to write on. You really want something to write on here. Now for this part, just hold Q if you're using keyboard controls. If you're using a controller, it would be a trigger. Just block its hairball and take its punch, then just wail when its tongue is out. Then get your defense back up. See, I strike after it strikes to get a little more damage on it. You can block all this thing's attacks. Every single attack that it throws at you, you can block against. At the beginning, anyway. Once it starts doing a different attack style, it becomes harder to block. This tactic really does help me out. Just attacking while it's, like, after it strikes. Now I can basically just stay right here and beat this boss super simple like this. As you can see, I already got it to halfway. And now it's going to start doing this. What you want to do here is take off your block and just stay right in the center. Then move once it gets right there. It'll launch another hairball. You want to let it get hit by the cannonball. And I'm now level 6. I was level 3 at the start of this. Now it's going to do this again. Move out of the way. And get right back in front of the ship. As you see, I failed there because I forgot to bring up my guard. Now it's gonna do this. I want to get on the... I missed. Now, I'm gonna drink a potion because I do find them useful. I'm gonna let this thing kill itself. So I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, I messed that up. I thought it had more hits than that, but apparently I was wrong. But you can actually make it kill itself by hitting the ship. It will come up and die again. It's a funny little thing. It always makes me laugh. Anyway, level up. I'm gonna get some strength. I'm gonna increase my speed a bit too. Get my speed maxed. And